My lovers, welcome to my channel. My name is Made for Love, and I thank you for joining me for another reading. I'm not bringing messages from. I'm not bringing twin flame messages this morning, although definitely twin flames are involved. But I remember telling you guys that during this period of Neptune retrograde, that you're going to be put a lot of your past issues and karma and so on is going to be brought up for purging. So I thought it might be interesting to find out what karmic issues you're going to be addressing during this period, because sometimes when we have the information and we know exactly what's happening, then it's a little more it's easier for us to get through this particular moment in time. All right, so before I get into this reading, I want you guys to know that my friend Charlotte from Happy Twins 1111, she is going to be doing free twin flame energy checks on her live this evening. So I think that will be 6 p.m. Eastern time, 5 p.m. Central time. I will confirm and I'll put the information below. So what she's going to be doing our twin flame energy checks, which is one of the services that I now offer on this channel. I didn't offer it before because I wanted to develop my gift and be sure of the information that I was giving you. So when you get a twin flame energy check report from me, it's been checked by at least 2 different mediums, okay? Don't order this report if you're not ready to receive the information. All right, so there's that. So she's going to be demonstrating the twin flame energy checks, where we check to see if you guys are twins, if your partner is giving energy to the ring, we put back on protection around the ring, see what stages you guys are in, etc., etc. I'm going to put part of the protocol below. She's also going to be demonstrating how we do SRT, or what we call spirit release therapy or soul retrieval therapy. And that's where we remove any negative attachments, curses, black magic, all the negative stuff. Now, some people don't believe in negative energy. You might think it's your inner demons, and many times it is. I can tell you that it's a person's inner demon. So what we do is it's just like a therapist working on your inner issues. We remove those issues so that you can process yourself better. So whether you think it's your inner demons or outer demons, whatever you think it is, we do go in and we help. And the proof of the pudding is in the eating, and people do feel much better after it. You do feel kind of sick a couple days after because you do a lot of purging, especially when we clear chakras, but it's all for the good. Anyway, she's going to demonstrate tomorrow. Hopefully one of you guys will be the lucky ones getting a free clearing and a free twin flame check, because I know a lot of you guys have been checked by her before. So you can give your feedback below so you can tell people exactly how it's done. Feel free to talk about your experience below, okay? Because she's always on the ball with twin flame energy checks. All right, guys. So let's go into this. All right, so I've shuffled the cards, I've cut the cards. Now, you're going to see 3 stones. I'm hoping that you can see them. Maybe one you can't see is my little jade monkey that was given to me. I think it was by Nicolette. I love it. So there's a little jade. Why am I saying jade monkey? Bloody hell. Why am I saying monkey? Anyway, a jade elephant, as you can see. Isn't he cute? And we have Amazonite. Nice, right? And of course, I love rose quartz. So we have rose quartz right here. So take a moment, pick your pile. Let me get out a little post-it so I write the timestamps whilst I'm going along. Okay, so first reading, I'm going to put you guys starting at 5 minutes, okay? All right, so let's get into this. So Jade Elephant, you're up first. Lovely. All right. Am I shuffling again? Anyway, it doesn't help. So for each pile, I'm going to take 4. I'm not going to go in depth like when I do my past life reading. So this is the cards that I use for past life readings. So I'm not going to go in depth like how I do for past life readings, okay? I'm just going to read it intuitively. I'm not going to read from the book. Unless, of course, that I'm a total loss, then I'm going to read from the book. I might read from the book. What the hell? All right, so I'm going to take 3. 3 cards. So this came out in reverse. I'm going to read that reverse. Yeah, a lot of reverse cards. So pile 1, let's see what you're processing right now. What past karma? Bloody hell. All right, so you got 4. Okay. Let me put this here. I could always pick this up. Okay. Okay. So the first card we're getting here is health. Immediately what I'm getting from this card is that maybe in this life, there's a lot of, you might have a lot of health issues that you're dealing with. Know that a lot of them, they are karmic. They are related to your karma. I'm also getting that maybe in a past life, you might have been a healer or some kind of medicine woman or medicine man, shaman or something like that, and you did not use your spiritual gifts for good. So a lot of the health issues that you're experiencing right now is as a result of this karma coming back to you. Don't take it personally. You were a different person, okay? I'm also getting that the relationship or the spouse or the special person that you have in your life right now, it is definitely a karmic relationship. Karmic meaning you've known each other before, and there might be some kind of karmic imbalance with you guys, and this debt is to be paid off in this life. I'm also getting that, look, this guy, he's going off to war. So maybe you would have lost your partner. Whether you're he or she, you may have lost your partner. So there's always some sort of abandonment issue. And what abandonment issues can make us do, they can either make us very codependent. We're afraid of losing this person, so we do whatever we can, even at the detriment of ourselves. Or we put a shield around our hearts and we don't allow people to come in. So once they're not in our hearts, then, you know, they can't hurt us, right? So this is what I'm getting with this card. And then it's really strange that he's going off to war, because the next card that is out here is wars and battles. Wars and battles. So this person, I think, definitely, maybe you lost your loved one to war, or maybe you are the person that went to war, and the trauma from that has always stayed with you. Now, if you're the person that went to war and the trauma always stays with you, then you're the kind of person you avoid conflict at all cost. Or the other extreme is that you might have a fighting spirit, right? So very aggressive. Either way, your challenge is to come into balance in this life, right? Because there will be times that call for your warrior spirit. Never doubt it. But there's also a time to be able to make peace. And there's also a time you need to speak up for yourself. So it's all about coming into balance. So it's not being on either end of the spectrum, but really balancing yourselves off. So you're not going to go out there looking for fights, but you're not going to be so pacifist that you compromise yourself and your principles. Okay? Then I'm getting here phobias. So I'm also getting, in this life, you may have a lot of different fears and anxieties. And these are all past life related. They're all past life related, right? So your challenge in this life is to face your fear, face these phobias, turn them on its head, literally turn these phobias on its head. And, really process your karma, face your fears head on, especially at this point in time where we're going through that final purge, especially for twins, where we're going through that final processing, maybe before union or maybe before another cycle begins. It's all about facing your fears head on. Head on. I did not confront my twin for a long time, and I convinced myself that I wanted him to come and bring the truth to me. But in reality, you know what it was? I was afraid to hear the truth. And I just decided one night I was going to face it. And that really marked a turning point in our relationship, whether for better or for, definitely for the better, because truth can never hurt you. Truth can only point you in the right direction, and truth can only heal. And that's what's been happening. I've been healing. And I realized that by not facing my fear, I'd been stymieing my healing for a very long time. By not speaking my truth, I've been stymieing my healing for a very long time. So this is all about facing fears. I am going to have a look at this health card. See if there's any other message. I'm being guided. Let me look. I said I wasn't going to read from the book, but I think I should. Let me see. Okay, I am going to read the health one. It says your relationship to health and healing is influenced by other lifetimes. You may be suffering from physical problems that were inflicted upon you during your last lifetime. Perhaps you reincarnated so quickly that you didn't have time to deal with the underlying issues. Your physical health has caused you hardship, yet it has also taught you a deeper level of compassion that you could not have learned in a healthy body. I'm glad that I'm reading this. So everything is happening for good, because even the health issues that you're facing is to facilitate soul growth. I'm glad that I'm reading this. Let me get that a little clearer for you. Yeah. You've also developed healing skills that can benefit others. In fact, you may already know that you're a healer. This knowledge was acquired in previous lifetimes when you performed healings for others. Back then, your earthly needs were likely taken care of by the community, so you may struggle with the idea of charging money for healing work in this life. It's helpful to know that in this current Western society, everyone must charge for their work, including those who provide spiritually based gifts. And I'm really getting the idea that this is probably directed at other healers, other light workers, other readers, because we always feel kind of strange charging for our services. But it's an energy exchange. It's an energy exchange, and we must always remember that. Okay, so pile 1, this is you. Knowing that whatever hardships you have in health, they serve a greater purpose, and there's also healing gifts that you have to bring to the world. Knowing that whoever you're with right now, you knew them from a past life, and there's karma that exists between you guys. Knowing that either you or your partner faced war or losses in war, and you need to balance that off. And lastly, this life is calling for you to face your fears. Whatever phobias you have, it's calling for you to face those phobias. Okay, so pile 1, that was you. Give me a feedback as to if it was correct or no. And listen, feel free to watch all the bloody piles, right? Because if you've been guided to this message, there are messages here for you. All right, and you will know if it resonates for you. You'll feel that in your heart. You're gonna feel that deep in your heart. Okay, all right, so that was baby elephant. I got a sexual joke there. Amazonite, let's get in touch with you guys. Let me just write the time that it starts. 14:02. And I'm gonna write this down. I'm gonna forget to put it. So if I forget to put it, you guys put it for me, okay? I'm sorry. I'm not usually scatterbrained, but I can't be forgetful at times. All right, so messages for pile 2. We ready 1, 3. If more come out, of course we take. Ew. Anyway, the last one had 4. You gotta be fair to everyone. You gotta be fair. Let's get 4. I'm going to read this card first because I got the immediate message. All right, so this card, and see, I'm tying it in with vows too. All right, good. So this card, it's spirituality and religion, but it's upside down. And what I'm getting is that you may have, I'm not going to say a phobia, but a skewed view or even maybe a fear of embracing your spiritual gifts. Maybe you've been taught that psychic gifts or psychic work is work of the devil, it's bad. I mean, we had a commentator, I think it was yesterday or the day before, talking about tarot is the devil, blah, blah, blah. So you may have this, both a fascination, so you're drawn to this light, both a fascination, but also a fear of your spiritual power, because I do believe that whoever got this card, you are deeply spiritual and you have spiritual gifts. And that fear is preventing you from really stepping into your power and really answer the calling that God, the universe, spirit has on your life. And all this stems from a past life, because in a past life you were some kind of spiritual devotee. Look, this person here is a monk or a nun or something like that. You may have taken vows of chastity, of poverty, whatever it is, and these vows may still be operational. So you may not be abundant in money and you're trying to figure out why. Yeah, because you took a vow of poverty. You may have issues relating to intimacy and sex. Yeah, because you took a vow of chastity. So it's asking you, if you have these kinds of issues, know that this may stem from a past life and you need to revoke these vows. Okay? You need to simply say, if I've taken any of these vows before, I revoke it in all lifetimes, la 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 la. You will know what to say. You will be inspired by spirit in what you say, but you need to break these vows if they're impacting upon your life right now. But it could also be a calling to take vows and to commit yourself to your spirituality and your spiritual work, and to really connect with the divine. Remove any blockages that are preventing you from connecting to the divine, connecting to spirit, connecting to and stepping into your religious path. Okay? Also getting that you might have also been on a farm, and it could be the same life. Maybe the monastery or whatever it was, the convent, was located on a farm. So you guys, you had sustenance farming to provide for yourself. So from that, maybe you have an interest in sustainable food, gourmet food, organic food. You may also have a connection with animals, specifically maybe horses, maybe your totem animal or something like that. You might prefer more rustic scenes, more rustic scenery. Maybe that's where you feel most at peace with God and man, as my granny used to say. Maybe there's some connection with your grandmother here. I don't know why I brought it to mind. Yeah, but definitely more natural surrounds definitely suit you. Let me see what this one is. And then we have here angel. Angel in reverse. Ooh, dark angel. So maybe in a past lifetime, you may not have used, this is what we're going to tie it in. You may not have used your spiritual power for good. And you're being called to make recompense in this lifetime. I am getting that because this is spirituality turned on its head. So I'm getting here with this angel in reverse that you may have worked for the dark, and they're asking, in fact, that it's your soul mission to work for the light. I'm going to read from the book with this angel card so you get that message properly. And I'm also going to read spirituality and religion so we know what the reverse means. Okay? So let's read angels, and then we're going to know what the reverse means, because I am being guided to read the reverse. You drew this card as a sign from your guardian angels who have been with you throughout your soul's history. Okay. In between each lifetime, your angels work with you to review the lessons that you've just learned. They also help you prepare and plan for your next lifetime. Cool. You may have functioned as an angel during your time in heaven. In heaven, you helped guide and heal your loved ones just like your angels do for you. As a result, you hold a deep love for guardian angels. Your guardian angels know all of the details of every lifetime and they can help you. Okay, you know what I'm getting here? That you've not been connecting with your guides. You've not been connecting with your guides and you're not following spiritual guidance. That's what I'm getting here as well. So I do believe you would have worked for the dark in other lifetimes, but also that you're not connecting to guides, you're not connecting to spirit. Call upon your guardian angels as you're falling asleep to reveal relevant memories while you're sleeping. When you make up, you may not recall all the details of your dream. However, once you're prepared to consciously remember your past, the material will be given to you. You will only remember what you're emotionally able to handle. In addition, Archangel Michael, the angel of courage, strength, and protection, Archangel Raphael, the angel of physical and emotional healing, and Raziel, the angel of God's secrets and mysteries, will help anyone who calls upon them. Like all archangels, they are unlimited and non-denominational. They can be with everyone simultaneously, offering their unconditional love and power. So that's what I'm getting. You're just not connecting to your guides and you're not connecting to the divine. And they really do want to help you. And they're asking that you call on them, especially during this time where you're going to be processing karma. Okay? Let me look at spirituality and religion. Everyone, and remember we're reading for the reverse, okay? Everyone's soul enjoys varied experiences and opportunities. So it's very common for us to explore a number of different religions and spiritual paths as we travel through lifetimes. And 222 is this reading. Wow, nice. While spiritual growth and knowledge accumulate during all lifetimes, the specific spiritual or religious path differs in each one. Perhaps the religion you were raised with doesn't coincide with your true beliefs. This is exactly what I'm saying. This acknowledgement may trigger guilt, fear, or shame unless you're aware of the bigger picture. Your spiritual knowledge is housed within your soul, and you are an eternal being who is forever connected to divine infinite wisdom. And that's a reminder here with this angel card. This card asks to explore alternative spiritual and religious paths. There you will find the inner peace and answers you seek. So what I'm getting here is that you are not living your true, authentic, spiritual and religious identity, and it's being blocked off by fear. There's this fear of the unknown. There's a fear of spirit. There's a fear of divine. There's a fear of really standing in our power. And sometimes that's what's wrong with, not to knock anyone, because I am religious and I am spiritual. Some of our religions today are so centered around fear. But fear is not of the divine. Fear is not of God. Fear is not of God, it's not of the divine. And we push so much fear, especially in our churches, that we're actually blocking our connection to spirit. We're blocking our connection to spirit. So where we think that we're teaching a fear of God, what they're teaching is a fear of the devil. They're teaching a fear of evil. And fear is the devil and evil's food. That's what they feed on. They feed on these negative energies, right? So there's no need to fear. You see, when you fear, you just attract more negative energy to you. That's their food. So it's to release fear and really step into your true religious and spiritual identity. Okay, this is what this card is asking you for. And to shine a light. Don't be afraid to shine your light. That's what we're here to do. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, right? This is exactly what we're called to do, not to fear. So pile number 2, that was you. I'm rhyming today and all kinds of shit. All right, so pile number 3, rose quartz. Let me write down what time it starts. 24:34. And you guys can write this in for me if I forget. So the last pile, let's see what's happening. Oops. messages for pile 3. Rose quartz. All right, let's get 4 cards. Let's see what's happening. And again, feel to watch all the piles. If something hits you in your heart space, that's for you. Ooh, mother healing. So important. So some of you got to deal with the mommy issues. Wow. Alright guys, some of you, let's be real. Some of you got mommy issues, okay? Now, a lot of the dysfunction that we experience in our life, especially with our intimate relationships, stem from the issues that we have with our parents, but none so profound as the issue, the relationship that we have with our mom. Because mom energy, mother energy, feminine energy, is all about nurturing, that ability to care, that ability also to receive, intuitive abilities, spiritual abilities. All this resides in mother energy. This is mother energy. So any blockage that you have with your mom is going to affect your intimate relationships. It's going to affect your spirituality, your intuition. Okay? Now I'm tying it in here with this card that also turned over, which is trust and faith. So maybe your issues with your mom is impacting upon the trust and faith that you, or the lack of trust and faith that you have with other people. Okay? So any dysfunctional relationship you have with your mom is going to impact upon your ability to trust others and to cultivate healthy relationships with others. Because if you can't trust your partner, then what the hell are you doing? It ain't make sense. It's best you stay alone, because you're gonna manifest a dysfunctional relationship. This is also telling me that some of the issues that you may be having with your mom, or whoever was a mother figure in your life, is past life related. So most likely she would have either been your mom in a past life, or you guys were in some close capacity to each other in a past life, and these issues are again coming out or being brought to bear. It could also be, this card could also be, maybe you have fertility issues, you want to be a mom, or there is some kind of issue that you have with your children that may be affecting their ability to trust or your ability to trust. So I'm getting that. So even apart from mommy issues, you may also be dealing with trust issues in this life. And that's something that you would have brought over from a past life. Maybe somebody betrayed you, abandoned you. So maybe you don't get too close to people because you don't have faith. You don't have faith in people, and you may not trust or have faith in the universe either. It might translate to even deeper than that. That you may not have faith and trust in the universe, in spirit, in the divine. Okay, because I'm seeing here an angel. So maybe even these issues, these mommy issues, are impacting upon your spiritual connect. Okay? Let's see the other cards. Scribe or writer. So I'm getting here that whoever pulled this pile, you are a natural writer. Or you have some kind of way with words. Whether it's a written word, spoken word, there's some kind of message that you're supposed to impart by using words. And you're supposed to use this to enlighten others or shine your light in this way. Because everybody's supposed to shine their light, right? Because that's how we raise the vibration of the earth. That's how we illuminate others. So this is how you are shining your light. You're supposed to write inspiring stuff to empower others, uplift others. You might be writing about spirituality, how other people should shine their light, how they can open up their spiritual gifts. There's something like that, but scribe always talks about some kind of spiritual or religious writer. So maybe through blogs, vlogs, whatever it is, something that's published. Maybe even making your own tarot cards, whatever. Something that's published, that's how you're supposed to shine your light in this world. Let's see with this card. Okay, we get karmic relationship, but we get karmic relationship upside down. All right, what am I getting from this card? I'm getting that the issues that you're having in your relationship right now are all karmic based. Whoever you're in a partnership right now, this is a karmic relationship in that you guys have known each other before and there's karma that exists between you guys. This karma may be related to you guys having lost each other, because I see he's going off to war. So maybe you guys have abandonment or rejection issues. Maybe you are afraid, not just being abandoned, but afraid of losing them. So you may have a codependent relationship where you cling too tightly, or you don't cling at all. You don't cleave at all. You're so afraid of the loss that you're not opening your heart to them at all. And this is affecting your relationship in a very negative manner. I'm going to read karmic relationship for you guys. Let's get the full message. Why not? This card indicates that one or more of the people in your current life are from previous lifetimes. You both ended your relationships with karmic imbalances. This means that one or both of you are most likely harboring old feelings that need to be healed and released. When this occurs, you will be set free from recurring destructive and toxic relationship patterns. What did I say about codependency? In these cases, this card will arise when there's a reunion with a beloved soul from a previous lifetime. Perhaps you finally reconnected with a romantic partner from your past, or a new friendship is bringing you great joy. With healthy past life connections, you'll immediately feel a sense of comfort and familiarity. Let me clear this up, yeah. You receive this card in answer to a question or concern that involves a karmic relationship. Fortunately, you can appeal to heaven for help in releasing any old stuck energies or emotions. You may also be guided to work with a specialist in past life regression and relationship healing. So there's definitely whatever issues you're having in your intimate relationships right now, know that it's all past. A lot of it's past life related, and you all are purging these issues. So guys, I hope that has helped you. I thank you guys so much. Don't forget to tune into Charlotte's live tonight. I'm gonna put some information below for you guys, and I thank you guys so much. You guys are so wonderful, and I feel absolutely blessed to be channeling these messages for you guys. Okay, bye.